Hi, children. Let us continue with chapter number 6, Division. Today we are going to learn multiplication and division facts. So, first we are going to revise the terms used in multiplication and division. This we already have done. Okay, we have to first revise that. Children, look at this example. 7 into 2 is equal to 14. Correct? Now here in multiplication, the numbers which are multiplied together to give the product are called the factors of that product. Correct? So number 7 and number 2 are called the factors. That product. And or whereas the numbers obtained by multiplying the two factors is called the product of the number. Correct? Here children, number 14 is the product. Now look at the division example. We have 14 divided by 7 is equal to 2. Okay? Children, the number to be divided is the dividend. So number 14 is the dividend. The number by which we divide is the divisor. Number 7 is our divisor. And the answer we get is the quotient. So number 2 is the quotient. Right, children? Children, multiplication and division are related to each other. And understanding the terms used in multiplication and division will make it easier. Okay. So children, let us understand the relationship between multiplication and division with the help of an example. How they are related to each other. Look at this example. Can you see, children? Here there are 4 boxes. Okay. And there are pencils. Now children, here each box have 3 pencils. It is given. Now this box, the first one will have 3 pencils. The next one 3 pencil. Then again the next box will have 3 pencil and the last one also 3 pencil. So all the boxes will have 3 pencils. Now in all we have to find out how many pencils are there in 4 boxes. Right? Now children, to get the product we multiply. What we multiply? 4 into 3. There are 4 boxes and each boxes there are 3 pencils. So we multiply 4 into 3. And what is 4 threes are? It is 12. So there are 12 pencils. This is our first case. Now look at one more scenario. Here we have total 12 pencils. Okay. And if each box can accommodate 3 pencils, then how many boxes are needed for 12 pencils, children? Now see, total 12 pencils are there. In one box only we can fit how many? 3 pencils. Okay, only 3 pencils we can fit or we can accommodate. So we have to find out how many pencil boxes are required. So what we will do? We are going to divide, right? How we will do? 12, that is total number of pencils, divided by 3. Because only 3 can accommodate in one box. If we divide, we will get 4 boxes. Right, children? Correct? So there are 4 boxes. This is one more scenario. Now children, let us see one more situation. Okay, here they have given that there are 4 boxes, pencil boxes, and there are 12 pencils. Okay, we have to find out that how many pencils are there in each box. How we will do this? Again we are going to distribute the pencils among the pencil boxes, correct? Or we are going to divide, right? How we will divide? 12 divided by 4, because they have given that there are 4 boxes. Okay, if we divide 12 divided by 4, we will get the answer 3. So there are 3 pencils in each box. Children, now with all these examples, we have learned some interesting facts about multiplication and division, which is that division is the opposite of multiplication and multiplication is the opposite of division. How, children? Now see, when we divide, okay, look at the second example. Okay, when we divide the product with one of its factor, correct? Can you see here? Our first one is 4 into 3 is equal to 12. Okay, now we are dividing with one of the factor, which is number 3. The answer or the quotient is the other factor. Okay, this is how multiplication and division are related to each other. The same way, see here, number 12, okay, when we divide with one of the factor, which is number 4. So what will be the answer? Answer will be, or the quotient will be 3. This is how they are related to each other. Then let us try to find the division facts of the given multiplication facts. Okay, now see this example. 5 into 7 is equal to 35, right? 5 sevens is 35. If I want to find the division fact, how will I find? First I have to write 35, okay, and then I have to divide it with one of the factors of multiplication. Okay, so let me first take number 5. So I have taken 5 here, is equal to, so what will be my answer? It will be the other factor, which is number 7. Likewise, if I want to write one more division fact, I can write that. It will be 35 divided by, now I will take number 7 divided by 7. So answer will be number 5. Okay, so this is multiplication and division fact. Now, for example, if division is given to us, if we want to write the multiplication fact, how we will write it? We are going to write in this way. Okay. First, we will write the quotient, which is number 7 multiplied by, because it is multiplication fact, multiplied by number 5, which is equal to 35. Got it, children? This both the numbers, if we multiply, we will get number 35. And here the second multiplication fact is we can interchange the numbers. Okay, 5 into 7 is equal to 35. So this is our second multiplication fact. Now children, take out your textbook. We are going to start with our exercise 6.4. Children, the answers you can write in your textbook itself. Question number 1. Write 2 division facts for each multiplication fact. Okay, so multiplication fact is given to us. We have to write 2 division fact. So let us write, children. See here, the A1, 7 into 8 is equal to 56. So first division fact, how we can write? We can take number 56 divided by number 7 is equal to the other factor, which is the other factor number 8. So answer will be 8. Then one more we can write as 56 divided by 8 is equal to 7. Right? Next one, 9 into 5 is equal to 45. How we will write this? 45 divided by, you can take any of the factors. Okay, 9 also you can take or 5 also. So let us take 9 is equal to 5 and 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9. Easy, children? The last one is 8 into 4 is equal to 32. So 32 divided by 8 is equal to 4, and children, I'm writing it here. 32 divided by 4 is equal to 8. Okay children? You can note down in your textbook. Okay? Next is question number 2. Write 2 multiplication facts for each division facts. So your division facts are given. We have to write the multiplication facts. Correct? See the A1. 36 divided by 9 is equal to 4. How we will write the answer? We will take number 4 multiplied by number 9. Correct? So it is quotient multiplied by the divisor. What will be the answer? 36. Correct children? 4 9s is 36. Likewise, we can interchange the numbers here, the factors. So 9 into 4 is equal to 36. Right? B1 is 42 divided by 6 is equal to 7. So it will be 7 into 6 is equal to 42, or 6 into 7 is equal to 42. Then C1 is 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6. So 6 multiplied by 4 is equal to 24, and 4 multiplied by 6 is equal to 24. Okay, this is the next multiplication fact. Children, note down all the answers. After this, it's time for homework. There is 2 sums from question number 1. You have to find the division fact, and 2 sums from question number 2. You have to find the multiplication facts. Thank you children. Bye bye. Take care.